you must solve, traveler.
Troop, 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 troop.
Right up nice.
Troop, 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 troop. It's time for
You
troop.
can make my carbonated beverage come out of my nostrils. That's not what it's supposed to do. It's decidedly not.
It's supposed to come out of your bottom nostril.
All right, Joey is left, so we're not starting yet. Turn it back on.
He's back. Nope. He's
No,
back.
he's on again.
He's on the move.
Hello and welcome to Symphony of the Convergent Reckoning, Medley of Madness. We are back. I'm your Dungeon Master, Steven, and I'm here with Gebetto, Kadiran, Snowdrift, and Freddy. Axel Hagar has mysteriously vanished.
And
as
zero
we start
other
our
people.
adventure, He is gone. I think I said everybody. Axel Hagar has vanished. He is mysteriously missing. It's a riddle.
Did
And
we
again-
decide that our fans are going to be called Jasons? Like, you know, when you have like a fan
Yeah.
group, like
Hello,
to all you new Jasons out there
in Jason Land. All right.
in Jacksonville.
Yeah, in Jacksonville, obviously. Oh, you Jason's out in Jacksonville. That sounds like actually a very specific podcast.
Jason's in Jacksonville? Sounds like a
Jason's in
ska band.
It does sound
It
like
does.
a ska band. It sounds like a podcast about a ska band.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna start despite the apps. Actually, I'm gonna make this canon. You all awaken after a strange night in the woods. Axel Hagar has vanished. Your van is there, your motorcycle is there, but Axel is nowhere to be found.
Did he
Freddy.
disappear in a puff of smoke?
Nope. Freddy, you're the first to awaken.
Almost
You
always.
do not find Axel Hagar in his bedroll. Axel is never the first to awaken.
Oh, he might have gone on one of those herb-induced walkabouts. We gotta follow our nose.
Okay. So what do you want to do here, Freddy?
I think I should use a survival check and see if I can track the dank cloud that follows him always.
Okay. Let's get a survival check going.
Above it, don't break right now. This is not the time.
As a like preemptive question, are you going to give up? Because that's typically how I identify survivors.
I think not, probably.
No activity yet.
Point in your favor.
Here we go. Let's see. Ah, beans. I rolled a 10. I'm a little
10.
I'm a little groggy.
Yeah, 10, you don't see the telltale smoke trail that a missing axle would normally leave. Golly.
Why am I missing?
I'm sorry?
Why am I missing?
Oh, because I can't see you and I didn't know you were here, and I thought it would be a funny way to start since you weren't here to defend yourself.
Okay.
Because we're missing. Lols.
I
I'm
imagine
glad we established that precedent.
I think I can hear Axel now.
I'm glad we established that precedent moving forward for the other characters on other terrific.
I imagine
Axel
Freddy
comes
wakes
walking
up.
up to camp. He was the first to awaken. Just
Maybe
as a
I never
random
went to
coincidence.
bed, mate. Maybe I just never went to bed.
Freddy's like staring into the distance, like looking for Axel intently, and Axel just like walks up next to him and says, "Why am I missing?"
100%. So no, you guys have, you've defeated these ghosts. Last time last time you were trapped by a necromancer who you once encountered on the streets of Ala Aelin when Kadirin shot her husband with a couple of arrows.
In the back.
One in the back, one in the throat when he was
Yeah.
still facing him, or
Shouldn't
the
have been standing there.
ribs maybe. I'd have to go back and
walking around in
review.
a city.
Goddamn city walker.
They caught you, of course, shredding up police officers with a Ella Aelin City Guard with a Cloud of Daggers spell, and when they caught you, you guys tried to kill both of them, so no witnesses, but she got away.
We didn't try to do that.
Is now
3 of them
sworn
missed out.
revenge.
Butcher.
She is now sworn revenge and found you guys out in the woods outside of the Hailing Cave and tried to get you with some ghosts of said City Watch and some sort of demon that she summoned. After dispatching them, you found yourselves awake here in the forest again. Your van and motorcycle conveniently nearby, and you're able to complete your. You're now able to complete your mission. You can go back to town.
So I mean, that's a question I had: is that we were fully awake and like we walked into the area and our shit was gone, and like later we got sucked into a crazy alternate reality with ghosts, and then we woke up and our shit is back.
No, well, you came back from. I think I described it last time. You came back and you were further into the woods where the battles sort of had led you, and it led you to your. As you came back, your shit was there.
Okay, we
Further
came
in
across
the
where they
woods.
moved our shit to.
Yes.
Our shit didn't like reappear.
No. It was.
We found
that
our
wasn't
shit.
magical
Okay.
in nature. Yeah,
It's pretty straightforward. Transubstantiation and temporal movement across the
in the little
ethereal
pocket
plane.
dimension where you had
Yeah.
the fight. Yeah, there was no van and motorcycle, but really they were just moved off the road to like get you guys ensnared in this trap.
Good.
So, however, this
Hands off my
necromancer is nowhere to be found. You guys are able to, discuss your fee and everything with, or send. I think you guys wanted to send a missive back to the bureau that you had completed your task.
Right. I was under the impression we needed to like literally go sign off with
Yep.
whatever his name is, Grog or I can't remember.
I believe it was Barg.
Barg.
Yes,
But
yes, Barg.
Terry will have to help us because he's the one who's fluent.
Right. So we need to
Now-
like get a check mark that we actually completed it as per the issuer, but we didn't feel like we needed to go all the way back to the city hub to return it. We could probably
Correct.
send regards.
The other thing I wanted to bring up is you guys sort of last time seemed like you wanted to move on from Hailing Cave without much fuss.
Yeah.
So do you have, I'll ask you straight up, and you guys can tell me yes or no on what you want to do. Do you have business in Hailing Cave before you leave this town?
In the cave? I don't think so.
No.
Hailing Cave, the town, Hailing Cave.
Hailing
Yeah, I
Cave
know-
is the name of it.
I know.
I honestly no. We need to get this signed off of, and I'd love to never come back here.
Is everybody else kind of in that same headspace? You want to just
Yeah, I
you
didn't
have
think there was
Barg
anything
sign
else
off
we
and move
needed
on?
to do here.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not setting it on fire or anything, which is an important distinction, I guess, to clarify that we're not doing.
Okay.
but we don't. Yeah, we don't have shit to do here.
Okay. Then let me make a quick note and we'll move on.
My D&D therapist has told me you don't have to burn every town just because you're done with it. Like at the
Great.
moment, so I'm trying to work through that.
What a stupid therapist.
You always have that option.
Right. Sometimes you can burn it later. You don't have to do it then.
There it is.
Take
It's,
it.
it's
It's
the
there.
long game.
Just go for it. Carpe diem, brother.
Yeah,
You
suck
don't
that
got too
DM.
much longer on you anyway, Kadir.
Mm. You're not wrong.
Spent most of it in prison.
I'd like to put as many kilometers as we can between here and fucking Necro bitch.
Cavetopia. Pretty sure that was what it was called.
I mean, I don't remember very well, but I don't think any of us got her. So she's out there somewhere.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought we promised Snowdrift we would go check in on his peoples.
Ugh.
I mean, I'd very much like to do that since we're already this far north and we're about as close as anything is.
And honestly, your people probably offer a bit of a secondary protection. She's not sneaking around through there. Yeah, let's go for it.
And I don't know, do we have the rest of the quests with us? Paul didn't write any of them down of the other quests that we had the option to do.
I have them.
I remember they exist.
Yeah, there's a job in Ala Alan, and there are other jobs further south and inland. That's kind of it for up here. But you guys did choose this so that you could head to Annengate next.
Yeah, if we can just stop up there quickly, I can speak to a few people and just see. It would put me at the very least. I mean, I would say at ease. It might set me more on a path of destruction. But
And I mean, call me superstitious or whatever, but I don't want to be near the prison any more than we have to. I'd like to start fucking heading south. There's a lot of jobs south. There's a lot of wide open space south. That's where I'd like to head. But you're right. We're up here, so we can swing on by. Let's do your business.
yeah, we're all in this together.
We're all in this together.
We're all in this together.
So say we owl.
What?
So say we owls from Battlestar Galactica, and I said, so say we owl.
Got it.
I was agreeing with you.
I can't find my
Penis.
Annengate picture. Wow.
Got him.
Have you tried a bidet?
We've talked about this before we got online. You know that I have.
Extensively, we talked about this.
You know,
I'll say it too much. We
I
talked
highly
about
recommend it.
this.
Okay. Well,
Eric left.
That
It's a
sucks.
map now. Oh no, he's back.
so you guys want to go ahead and head up north towards Annengate. You're not terribly far, though. It's going to be a few days travel.
So I'm gonna go ahead and
Sorry,
long
go ahead.
rest.
Go ahead, X.
I wouldn't say none of us want to go.
Long
We're quiet
rest.
with the request from our shape-shifting brethren.
Very kind of you.
Nobody wants to go though.
I mean,
I don't
you guys
know,
are
I kinda
welcome.
wanna
Like,
see
I
what
can
it's like.
meet back up. I'm this close to it again. I'm going.
I've just never had a lot of great experience with a lot of religious fundamentalists.
Well,
man.
don't worry, you still won't.
Nah, actually, these are druids. They might have religious sacraments to partake of.
Yeah, have you ever been to our, like burning orc?
Oh, can't say that I have, love.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, we're not that kind of religious.
I did go to Fire Festival.
Song of Ice and Fire Festival.
Yeah.
Fire
I'm
elements.
just not trying
Wow.
to see the war
Ow.
get diminished away with.
We are long resting on the way up there though, Steven.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can long. You guys can long rest. You should be at 100% moving in. So
Practically speaking, is how many long rests is it? Because I have an attunement item that I need a certain number of them for.
well, I did literally just say it would be a couple of days of travel. So
So it's exactly
Couple
2.
means 2.
yeah, you'd have to travel for about 2 days to get up around Annengate. Let me upload a picture real quick into the VTT so that because I think only Snowdrift has ever seen Anagate.
It's just gonna be that picture of a dumpster on fire.
No.
God, I hope not. No. I mean, they already killed my dad.
Ooh, that
Sounds like a
sucks.
right place to go.
How delightfully edgy of you.
I mean, listen, Steven
Oh.
did it.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
Well, to
I
be
didn't
more
do it.
accurate, High Templar of Aramalum did it, but
Yeah.
God bless you.
or no, I'm sorry, Theodomir Gretus killed him.
Get
But
him tight.
I blame High Templar Malum. So
One Quaternion, two Quaternions. I mean, who fucking can tell the
Mhm.
difference, honestly? To religious fuckboys.
Yeah.
All right. Oh man, I'm sorry. I messed up. Yeah, you guys. You have 2 days of travel. Do you want to try to stop in a town to rest, or do you want to like set up camp first night?
I think. I mean, the group can, but my opinion is set up camp just to be moving quickly. I don't think we want to try to fuck around much.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's much in the way of cities up here to get like good gigs for y'all or whatever.
Okay.
Not the
Well,
first time that the Fist and Kisses had to sleep under the moon before. Might I suggest snuggling up to my main man, Freddy?
Didn't
You
we
do give
decide
off
that
big,
I
big
sleep
spoon vibes.
like curled up under Freddy's arm?
The biggest spoon, love. The biggest.
all right. This is not a playable map, but this is Annan Gate. You guys, really this reveal is too soon, but you guys are still traveling. You're gonna spend a night on the road. You're gonna stop and set up camp. What kind of, I mean, this is big, open areas, or you can travel closer to you can travel either closer to the coast, where the roads would be like more open, not too much in terms of forestry. You're getting into, either snowed over places or coastal, or you move in towards the mountains where the roads are more, treacherous but more wooded, and but that's sort of the towns in between. But you guys have established you're going to travel, so stay on the road, so you're not stopping in any of the small trading posts to like try to camp. So, um, what do you think? Do you guys travel via the mountains, try to cut off a little more time, or
That's my.
travel in the open on near the coast?
I think the mountains will be a little stealthier, be a little quicker. I would go through the mountains. Is my.
Yeah, no reason not to make better time. I think.
Okay. All right. I mean, I think either way,
You all die.
Either way, this is gonna suck for you guys.
Anyway, the Dark Lord's fire consumes all. So.
Yeah.
No, you are. Your first night, you come up to set up camp, and I'm gonna let you guys sort of tell me where you're at here. That might be the wrong one. There we go.
Also do first, second, and third watch.
Yes, for sure.
I'm gonna drop your character tokens onto the map here. They're gonna be big for the time being, but I'll fix them in a second. And the band.
General.
I hate that it doesn't remember this for the maps, but there we go. Okay.
We
That's all of you.
are so tiny.
Actually, you're not frightened anymore. You should be long rested up too and be at full health.
I am.
Weird. It
Oh,
doesn't say that you are on my screen.
But it also
Yeah.
says that
This is spooky.
Gebetto isn't at full health either.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we don't need to just be calling out what Gebetto's doing. All right.
Okay. Well, that's a weird way to phrase that, huh?
I love how Freddy has as much health as all the rest of us.
Mm-hmm. Gebetto is not healed up according to his
I'm
character
working
sheet,
on
but
it.
Axel definitely is. All right. So we are on the road to Annan Gate. I'm going to let you guys go ahead and park the van wherever you want to be. You guys post up where you want to be for camp. I don't have a motorcycle icon, Paul.
Well, then I quit.
I assume it's just parked next to the van
I-
until I make an icon for it.
yeah, well, no reason to be pain in the ass about it.
Wow.
Is this what's happening? You two are just zipping around?
Kind of gathering.
Making sure
our
everything's
thoughts.
good.
Okay.
We're gonna park up here.
It's called a perimeter, and yeah.
Is this where you guys are parked? Somebody moved the van already?
No, I just moved
That's-
in towards the van where you parked it. I was like, yeah, this is fine, I guess.
I think that's good because it has a lot of
You
out
know,
points.
I mean-
we have a lot of different ways you can go if you need to.
Where is the road? Like west
The
of here,
road-
it's out.
So I'm refreshing it real quick because Axel's health wasn't
Is it
showing
like-
up right.
Uh-huh.
This axis here.
There
Is
we
this the
go.
road?
Check. Okay.
Here I am on the road again.
Down,
Axel's bigger than
down,
everyone else.
down
No,
the
just for a
road.
second.
He's still frightened.
I don't know why he's still frightened. So I think
'Cause of
that's about
ghosts.
where you were here, I think. All right, so this is where everybody's at.
1 point of order, Steven. I'll be swapping my armor to infiltrator armor.
Okay.
I turned off
Sounds
as frightened.
great.
I did it.
The road.
Why my name so big?
I don't know.
Oh, everybody's is. That's weird.
Oh my god.
The road. The road.
It's
Okay.
fucking long. Oh, it's also
Okay.
really fucking too.
So Snowdrift is sleeping in
Off
street.
the road, boy. This is so.
The
God.
BI itch, my friend.
This is not the inconspicuous spot I thought it was.
Yeah, then maybe like over here.
Yeah, over there
I-
off the road. Yeah, if you guys want to be over there off the
What if we
road.
park it right in the middle of the road?
Yeah. at least
Gebetto
we're
very
off, but we-
conspicuously put himself in the bushes. He
And
is.
I'm actually gonna post up here then, if that's the case.
Yeah.
Give me a little bit of
Okay.
angle.
I need a little reminder from Freddie and Axel. I seem to recall that at every opportunity, given every opportunity, you have played songs from the quote unquote forbidden playlist.
Uh
Correct or incorrect?
huh.
You know that's correct.
We're not gratuitous about it, but we've never turned down an opportunity to play it.
All right. I want to hear your top 3 most played forbidden playlist tracks.
Is that more than just the 4 that what's his name specifically said at the way long?
You're right. It is only 4. I want to hear the top 2 then.
Okay. So top 2.
You're right that it's only 4. I had in my head 5 for a second there. You're right.
Hold on, because I gotta look at my notes.
You're good.
Oh man, I forgot with the infiltrator armor I can make 3 attacks.
Kickstart my constitution modifier.
No, it's still just 2 attacks. Never mind. I read that wrong.
Didn't work.
What you got there, Axe? You find it yet? You need another minute.
I
I
believe
can move on to something else.
So the 4 I've got are Lizard Wizard,
Mm-hmm.
uh, the Man in Black, Breath of Death, and Treetop Prophet.
All right. Rank them.
Treetop Prophet's by far and away my favorite name for a song.
I have a forbidden drum solo, but Axel says I can't play it.
Whoa.
Oh, I'm a drummer. I'm a bummer. I'm a comer.
Drew actually
Oh, I
has
have that
a
same
real
shirt.
amount of headspace. Or if that, nope, something happened and everyone's in a different spot now.
Oh no!
God damn it.
Fascinating.
Freddie can pick the other one out: a Lizard Wizard, Man in Black, and Breath of Death.
Freddy, Lizard Wizard, Man in Black, Breath of Death.
Lizard Wizard and Breath of Death.
Yeah.
You only get one.
You only get one.
He said Lizard
All
Wizard
right.
first because it's the best
Yeah.
one, obviously.
All right.
Treetop Prophet, Lizard Wizard. Your top two most played track. It's tripping me out. All right. Okay. First watch for camping out here tonight.
You just wanted the forbidden songs, right? Like not our favorite songs. Like you didn't mean Owl Bear Berserker or anything like that.
No,
Because that's canon that's one of our great albums.
it is, but no. This is specifically what of the forbidden tracks have y'all played the most? And it's Lizard Wizard and Treetop Prophet.
I don't know. That one always felt too commercial for me. I liked your old stuff a little better. That's just me. Not like you sold out, but like it was studio influenced. Also,
Yeah. Overproduced, kind of like you were making a Fisted Kisser album.
you were very aware that you were making of it.
Yeah.
You know, it
Yeah.
wasn't just you guys making music. It was, I don't know.
I've heard
was
those
good, it was
exact words come
This
out
is why we closed
of a
down.
22-year-old mouth. I've heard those exact words come out of Paul's mouth.
It wasn't as good as Smell the
Aesthetically
Glove,
accurate.
but
This is exactly why we closed down the Kissed Fister subreddit.
Out of control.
So first watch is Gebetto and Kadiran. Am I getting that right?
False. I'm
I
third
never
watch.
said that.
Yeah, I'm early to bed, early to rise kind of guy.
Okay. All right. Who's taking first look out then?
Feels like the stoners that want to hang out late probably would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, I need my beauty rest, so
Snowdrift, are you with? Are you second watch all on your
Yeah,
lonesome?
I'll do a middle of the night watch. That's fine.
Okay. All right. Then
I know this area well.
Freddie and Axel, where are you hanging out?
Zoink, Scoob, do you want to hang out in the van?
oh my god, their first watch is just listening to music in the van.
There's a good necromancer.
Honestly, if we
What
set up
if-
right
what
here, we
if-
got a good view. Anything that's coming up.
So you want to face the road here?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I think I can do that. Boom. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go.
swing it.
All right. So you guys are gonna hang out in the van. So yeah, we'll put you guys right here. There we go.
I'll sit in the back so I can look out the back windows in case anyone's creeping up.
Are we also all sleeping in the van?
Yeah, are you guys? No, I think.
No, I think we're out of the
Gebetto
tree.
said he is sleeping in the bushes, and Kadiran, you said you were sleeping in the tree.
All right.
Snowdrift, are you camped out here in the wilderness?
Yeah, I've got the motorcycle like under a little tent. I'm set up a little tent over here.
Okay.
I would like to. Like I said, it's he carries a bear trap. Like to bait a trap and try to catch something
Okay.
and put it down here ish somewhere.
Into that.
Okay.
Like just out there, just to see if there's any delicious animals that roam by. We'll bait it
Kadir
with a little.
swinging down and snatching animals right before they get into it. He's like, I can't help it.
Like this. That work for you?
Yeah.
Cool. Sweet. All right. All right. Freddie and Axel. Everybody falls asleep. Freddie and Axel, you are taking first watch. What are you doing in this moment, guys? I feel like I don't even have to ask, but I'm gonna. Aw.
So we're gonna converse, like we're gonna talk music. We're gonna talk about how to do shows, how to make it better, what
Yeah.
he's feeling, what he wants.
Yeah,
to
play it
do.
out. Let's see what's up.
All right, all right. All right. So I was thinking. I know you said 3 straight drum solos, but hear me out, mate. What if we just double it up and make each of them like 10 minutes long? That way you've got just a solid 20 minutes to just bang it like a twat. Everybody's there.
3 times
Yeah,
10 is 20.
I think I like that. Yeah. That sounds like a lot of drumming. I'm happy with that.
Right. Oh, mate. What are we looking for again?
I don't know. Like, why'd we even come along on this? I thought we were just gonna do shows and we're fighting giants, and I kind of dig it, but like, I thought we were gonna be like playing to crowds and having our goblin friends do shit for us.
You cut me to the core, mate. You cut me to the core without even knowing it. I'm so there with you. What are we doing? It feels like some grand adventure we didn't sign up for, but like, kind of dig it.
We gotta write an album about this.
Right? We have a fucking owl. Like we could paint the owl on the van. We could paint him on the van.
Oh man, have like him on the van and like ghosts all around it and shit. Man, have you ever seen ghosts when you're on that Scooby Doo weeb? It's fucking crazy.
Doing.
uh, give me a perception check, both of you.
Okay.
Oh man.
Captain Buzzkill here.
Why
And
can't
this- Same shit you guys did last time.
So together it's an 18.
A survival check, please, from Snowdrift, who was asleep, but just.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
That's fantastic.
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Fantastic. Okay. So the two of you don't notice, but let's see. A perception check from Snowdrift as you're awakened by a sharp clanging sound.
Clang.
A 10 is still going to be enough to hear a muffled yelp. As you awaken to this sound, you hear kind of noise.
Okay, well, I mean, I set a trap, so I'm gonna assume that maybe I got something. So I'll go check that out.
All right. Yeah, go ahead and move your token over.
Token.
As you approach, you see a.
How dark is it out here? Like,
It's
super fucking dark?
it's pretty dark. I mean, it's nighttime in the woods.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, not much moon.
I'm gonna be something that has dark vision then.
Okay, so you're gonna transform.
Yep. Form of a jackalope.
I love that.
Is that what form you take?
Yep.
I'm into
Okay,
it.
yeah. You.
Dark
Are you
vision 30.
are you gonna kind of go
An
through?
advantage on perception.
Yeah, you see then through the darkness here. You see that a young looking man has gotten his foot caught in the bear trap and has his hand clenched tightly over his mouth to muffle his scream.
Murder him.
Well, I don't love that there's a man just out here. Can you be any more specific? Does he look armed?
He has something slung across his back, but you're looking at his front, so you can't tell what it is.
All right. Well,
Honestly, I would have felt safer with a bear.
Right.
Maybe.
Right?
I was gonna say he turned into the bear.
Wow.
Then I'm going to get a better look.
Okay. You can give me a stealth check. The DC is going to be fairly low. This guy's in distress a little bit with his foot in a bear trap. If you want to sort of sneak around the edge of the woods here. You are in jackalope form, a small horned rabbit of South American or Southwestern American myth, right? That's a cryptid from.
It's an Arctic jackalope.
Oh, okay. Not from Arizona, then. Got it.
No. My modifier is actually +5, so add 3 to this.
Okay. With an 18 on stealth, yeah, you easily beat the DC and sneak around. I'll say behind this guy through the path he came up on. You see on his back he has a lute.
No,
a nicely crafted lute.
Okay.
You get a better look at this guy. He's thin. He's got long fingers. You know, great for playing a stringed instrument. He's his hair pulled back in a ponytail. Fingers. He's wearing casual clothes. And he leans down to try to loose the bear trap and get his foot out. And I'm gonna make a quick strength check. It's not bad, but
screaming his brains out in pain.
No, he's not screaming. He's holding that back.
But you can tell he doesn't like it.
He doesn't like it.
It's not for him.
I'll go ahead and telepathically communicate to Freddy. Be like, there's somebody out here caught in my trap.
Whoa, there's somebody in here telling me name. Whoa.
Oh, Snowdrift.
Hey.
What are you on about, mate?
You can't respond to me this way. It's a one-way communication.
Axel,
I can tell you're doing it from here.
Axel, we gotta go check.
He doesn't seem like a threat, but keep an eye out.
Somebody's stuck in his trap. Let's sneak up. Let's see if we can sneak up behind him and go, "Uh-oh, step bro."
Wow.
Step Bard, what are you doing?
Wow.
We are,
said, but I'm here for it.
We're playing D&D, the game that can make you come in under 30 seconds.
Wait, is the joke porn?
What?
The joke's not porn.
So, Snowdrift, you see this guy start to pry apart the bear trap and set it back into its fixed position, and he falls back and starts bandaging his ankle with a small amount of supplies that he has in a little hip satchel.
Okay, can I do a quick perception and see if he looks alone? Do I see any other footprints or figure? I want to just do a quick scan of anywhere else.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check.
And jackalopes have advantage.
Mm-hmm. Give me jackalope advantage perception check with your jackalope eyes. What are your jackalope eyes and ears seeing here?
I see one Dave Coulier.
Jackalope Eyes sounds like such a
Was it like a Billie Eilish song?
I was gonna say a '90s I was thinking Alanis Morissette, but maybe Garbage.
I think an older than that song that we now look back on as being kind of racist, right? They're she got them jackalope eyes. Jesus, dude, you were saying
you can't say that.
You can't just say that about a person, a whole culture. Ugh.
On a 23, you can easily follow this guy's tracks further back into the woods. They're alone the whole time. He's not making any effort of hiding his trail. For all accounts, this looks like someone walking through the woods.
Cool. Love it. I'm still gonna stay jackaloped and wait for Freddy and Axel because I
Yeah.
imagine they're gonna be here in just.
I want to head that way, but like, you know, just to check and check on this guy and help out if we can.
Okay.
Be like, hey, sorry.
Okay, so you guys are going to come walking up.
Yeah.
You go ahead and move your tokens to where you want to be.
All right. Let's see. So he's that red square.
Yeah, that's where the trap was. Yes.
Oh, okay. So I want to get to about right here and be like, hey, heard somebody got hurt in our trap. Really sorry.
As soon as Freddy starts talking, this guy tries to get to his feet and kind of ends up just sort of splayed out on like all four and like lifts his hand to his mouth, like signaling for you to be quiet.
Oh shit! Hey, Axel.
And he like as you keep talking, he's like more like emphatically like.
All right. Now I'm gonna try to walk softly over to him. So probably a stealth check to help get him out of that.
Softly,
okay.
softly.
That's my...
Yeah. If you want to try to quietly walk over to him, yeah, you can give me a stealth check.
He's been stealthy as fuck in the past.
It's true. Surprisingly,
he's also
stealthy.
been very not stealthy in the
Well,
21.
No, he rolls high.
I have
On
faith
those
in my
stealth
boy.
checks.
I'm just saying.
Freddy, you very softly walk over to where this guy is. And as you lean in, he quietly says to you, "You need to leave this place."
Why?
He looks at you and just says, "Please, you need to leave, please."
Can I help you get out of this trap first?
He's out of the trap. He's like bandaging his leg now. He was able to get himself out. Yeah, I got him out on the second roll.
So now you can kill him with a clean conscience.
Would you feel safer with our group? Because something is horribly scary out here, I guess.
He looks like a musician.
Yeah.
Snowdrift says to Freddy in his head.
We're Fisted Kisser. Our van is over there. It's real safe.
He says, "Holy shit!"
Nice.
Yeah, I'm Freddie Mercury. This is Axel Hagar.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Wait.
He's in Queen. You're Freddie Murdery.
Oh, sorry.
Love it.
He's like, what the? Are you who I'm supposed to meet?
Say, little weird fellow, I don't know what you're on about, but you need to just be out with it already.
Yeah, we're on that super duper, so like we can't really do mysterious right now.
I feel like I'm still being really loud.
He
I'd like to do a persuasion check to get him to just be forthcoming.
Okay. Yeah. Give me a persuasion check. If you're just trying to sort of get this information out of him, yeah, you can. What do you say to try to gain his confidence as you make this roll?
Is it showing up? Because I had to reload the page. Sorry.
It hasn't shown up yet.
Okay. Listen, mate, you can trust us. Because if we were going to murder you, we'd just do it right now. Look how huge this guy is. Hey, he could do it real easy, mate, and he just put you out of your misery. So you could trust us. Also, if you want that, that's on the table. You just gotta tell us. We can make it real quick for you. But if you want to hang out in our van, you could probably smell it from over there.
He looks at Freddy. He looks at you, Axel, as you say this, and he's like starts off looking scared when you talk about killing him, and then he just looks more confused as you keep talking, and then he just looks back at Freddy and says, "What the fuck is he talking about?"
He literally could not have shot you straighter. Like,
He's really high. We got good stuff for the night.
it's as direct as he could have been.
Am I supposed to be meeting you guys here? I'm supposed to meet someone here, but not here exactly. He keeps like looking over to his left.
Where is the exactly here you're supposed to meet people?
There, and he points to the intersection between the two roads.
Is his name Robert Johnson?
Is
Yeah,
he
down
meeting the devil at the crossroads?
Crossroads.
Yeah.
Hey, are you telling me
I didn't hear an answer.
at this time of night you're meeting a guy at the crossroads? That's
Yeah, I was gonna say Axel's gotta like catch that. Like that's the
Right.
sort of shit Axel definitely knows.
Yeah,
Is a
Yeah.
thing.
Freddy does not, because the devil doesn't waste fucking time with drummers.
And
You're
Bone-
either Buddy Rich or you need to get better.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, all right. So, like,
He got the
Axel would pick
crossroads.
up. So he asked him about that.
Yeah.
What would the response be?
If I'm not supposed to meet you here, then I need you guys to go.
We're past that, mate. You gotta level with me here. Are you meeting someone in the middle of the night at those crossroads there?
I mean, yeah,
Oh,
mean-
mate, these are the kinds of things that
just like, I mean, that's what they say you did, Hax. Say you got some.
these are the kinds of things that songs get written about. What are you in it to bargain for?
Isn't that kind of between me and the?
I'm just saying, mate. If you want legends told about you, who better to do it?
As you ask him that, it's I think I said there was very little moon. As you ask him that, it seems to get brighter outside. He seems more illuminated. Like as you look around, you can see more details of the forest around you. And I mean, I'm not going to make you guys roll a perception check. This is noticeable. You look up, there is a full moon in the sky.
Okay, I'm gonna radio Kadir and Gebetto and try to get them up.
I said,
Okay.
thank you. We're just chilling.
I just like I didn't know exactly what you guys might have been able to just use your rest and that's okay depending on where the situation went. This seems like okay. It's time for everybody to be up.
Agreed.
Okay.
I'm gonna immediately stealth behind the bushes that I'm hiding in.
Yeah, I'm already perched in a pretty good, like, just vantage spot.
If you guys want to be awakened and stay hidden, I'm not going to make you roll stealth checks for that. If you just want to stay here, stay hidden.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, the two of you awaken. You've asked this guy this question, and he looks at you and kind of smirks and he says, I'm not supposed to be meeting you here? You sure? I think you're muted, Joey.
Can you hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, mate. You think I have something to give you? This is our van.
He's like,
I'm trying to come up, which is why I'm trying to write a song. I'm just saying. You could have someone tell you the tale. Every tavern across the coast.
Well, Axe, Freddy, I've really got to be going if I'm not supposed to be meeting you here. And I just want to say, I mean, my story starts with your song. Really. I heard Man in Black at one of your shows, and well, sorry, I don't really have time. Could one of you actually, maybe, my foot got hurt. Just help me over to the road here. Ready?
Balance is just delightful. This is my favorite thing.
You're a big guy. Maybe you could.
We told you about all the snacks and stuff we got in the van, right?
I mean, I don't like to break appointments, so.
I mean, it could be with the devil, and that would suck.
I'm hedging my bets.
You're not the devil, are you? Because I know it's called your lettuce, but like you bought it from a guy.
He's gonna try to get himself up and start like limping over towards the roads here. He's gonna just help himself over there. It's slow going, but he's heading that way.
I bet
Are
if
you
you
guys
kick his
walking
other knee
with, or-
once.
Well, bye.
Well, bye.
I'm gonna draw my bow and I guess just kind of aim it at him as he goes towards the crossroads.
Okay.
I'm gonna message Snowdrift and I'm gonna say, what is going on?
Yeah, I don't know, but it feels like if I'm gonna shoot somebody, it's probably that guy.
Well,
so.
you're Kadiran, and now you've made the mistake that I made so many times when this campaign started.
Oh,
He
yeah.
messaged Snowdrift.
Yeah, my bad. Sorry.
It's
I'll
just
bet,
funny because you look like a snow owl.
Yeah,
So,
Drift.
just
It's
drifting.
true.
mhm.
And I mean, there is it's. I believe that. Yeah, my druid circle is the circle of the white owl, so that is my home circle. I would definitely, yeah, Javetto. Like, this guy said he's meeting somebody here at the crossroads, and I don't know. Axel and Freddy are being real weird about it all of a sudden. I don't really understand, but he doesn't seem like a threat. He seems pretty harmless, but I don't know. They're being real weird about it.
And I'm gonna miss
You know,
everybody. And I'm gonna miss everybody.
That's the only crossroads I know is, from Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Boom. I've been singing it throughout. It's been fun.
We've sang the Man in Black so many times. It'd be so great to see it, you know.
That's scary.
To
He
see his
turns-
soul get ripped to hell?
He turns back to you guys from the edge of the road. He's I don't have it. I'm just gonna use a monster token for him real quick, I guess. He turns back to Axel and Freddy. He's like, "Really, you should go." And he turns and keeps walking.
That just makes me want to stay more.
Yeah,
Not only do I have oppositional defiance, I also have morbid curiosity.
Why won't you stay?
feels
Freddy
like I
just pulls a branch down like it's very, very bad and not inconspicuous at all, and puts it in front of him and Axel, and are just standing in front of a branch. You can clearly see 2/3 of their body below it. But
So you guys are gonna hang around?
Yeah.
I'm hopping over.
The the moon glows in the sky. You can clearly see this man standing in the middle of the crossroads, and he, from his satchel, pulls out a small tin box. Reaches up to the side of his head, pulls out a small knife, cuts off some hair, puts it in the box, pulls something out of his pocket, looks at it for a minute, puts it in the box.
Esteban.
Yeah.
Can I do an Arcana check?
Fuck off. He's clearly doing magic.
Yeah, I want to know what kind of magic.
All right, yeah, you can do an Arcana check.
It's not good magic. It's not fucking.
You don't know.
Yeah, go ahead and
He
roll
don't
an Arcana
practice
check.
Santeria. He don't got no crystal ball.
He takes the small amount of dirt that he set aside and covers the tin with that, and then pulls out a little flint lighter and lights some kindling on fire above it and stands quietly. What was that Arcana check?
Dirty 20, Steven.
A dirty 20. On a dirty 20, he is doing a summoning ritual.
Oh, it's magic.
You know.
You know.
I'm gonna message Snowdrift, and I'm gonna say he's doing a summoning ritual.
I'll just telepathically radio that to everyone else.
I like to think that I gave you, like, for a message, like I gave you a little radio, like it's like a little antenna that's like on your rabbit ears.
It's rabbit ears. It's like
yeah, it's like an e-girl headset.
So,
So
as the fire
anyways.
goes out,
Any fucking way.
as the fire goes out of the little pile of kindling you put down, ignore all the noise that you're hearing. That's nothing. The light around you seems to take on a red cast, and anyone who looks up would see a blood red moon hanging in the sky above you.
The blood moon rises once again.
Thank you. And a dark mist starts to gather around the kindling is spread out, filling the crossroads up to about waist high with a dark fog.
Communicate with anybody. Why the fuck are we still here?
Don't
Could
you want
all
to see
be
what
in a-
happens?
No!
Yeah. I mean, me and Axel are very familiar with this tale and are just like, holy shit, he's actually doing it.
Feels like we could be in the van, but alright.
Look, we're willing to do a lot of dumb shit, but talk to the actual devil's not one of them.
I think he's probably a really stand-up guy.
You see a shadow form in front of the stranger, and he begins to speak quietly to this shape that over time coalesces into a tall, thin figure with a long, dark coat, like a little bit anachronistic for your setting here. He's wearing black gloves and a top hat.
Oh, fuck it, Slash.
Without getting closer or a high perception check, I don't think you can hear either person.
I mean, I don't want to make you do the dialogue,
Yeah, I'm gonna do a
but
perception
I feel
check.
like
If you, I mean, you
Son of a
are
bitch.
a jackalope right now, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, you have a perception check with advantage if you want to roll.
Not that great. No, still only a 13.
Okay.
H-O-T-T-O-G-O.
I rolled. That's fine.
No.
Did anybody roll higher than a 13?
No.
No? Okay.
Oh wait, we're rolling
No.
perception. Oh yeah, I'll get in on this.
I got a
Yeah,
7.
17.
Yeah, I'll get in on it too.
All right, go ahead.
Freddy's magic.
You guys are further away, so the DC's a little higher, but
You hear the pizzicato strings of a sneaky squirrel as the two of you guys.
So Freddie, yours was a 17. Axel, yours was a
6.
6. No, I don't think anyone's rolled high enough to hear anything yet. Does anybody want to try to get closer in here, or?
Try and catch me,
Man.
bitch.
I don't know that I can get much.
It's gonna be fun, so I'll try to sneak closer.
Give me a stealth check. If you can get,
A
if you
19.
can get a 19, okay, I'll say you can get as close as Snowdrift. And you can give me another perception check from there.
Oh no!
How are you so stealthy? You're a big giant.
It's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
It's because he's making the boop 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 noise.
Hmm.
A what?
A 13 perception.
A
check.
13%. Okay, yeah, nobody's gotten high enough to hear anything. But as you're
Try
I'll
again.
get close.
you're gonna try to get closer. Okay, so far you're here. You want to try to get closer than that? Does anybody else want to try to get closer?
No.
Sure, why not?
Okay, Gebetto, you can give me a stealth check too. This will be
I
fun.
will too. I'll do it.
All right. Yeah, go ahead.
Holy
A
shit!
22.
22.
You can get pretty much to the crossroads if you'd like, Gebetto.
I got a
I have
17.
I have my stealth. So as I creep out of the bushes,
Oh,
my armor is like kind of like active camo. So I'm like sort of like
Footage.
Gebetto, Axel, please put your tokens as close as you would like to be to the crossroads. And then you can...
wrong window. Oh
With a
god.
22, I'm going to say, okay, sure.
But you won't be lonely.
All right,
Could
and
I be-
Gebetto's over there. Yeah, okay, great. As the two of you creeping closer at the edge of this dense, dark fog, you hear the young man with the lute say, "I understand and I agree. I'll sign it." And he takes a knife and grips it in one hand and pulls the blade out.
It's
And
just
then
really inefficient to cut your own hand when you're trying to be a better loot player.
there's
I mean,
there's a phoom of fire, and a quill appears floating in front of him, and he grabs it and dips the quill into his hand into the blood, and phoom, a scroll appears in front of him, and a puff of smoke and flame, and he signs his name to it.
A new challenger has appeared.
We're about to hear a badass like dueling solo off. I'm excited about this.
no, it's
You
just a
hear
tribute.
Axel and Gebetto, you hear pleasure doing business, but no guests allowed. And Freddie, Kadirin, Axel, and Gebetto, you all get blasted with an Eldritch Blast with a ray apiece. You're going to take 17 damage as you're propelled backwards, and there's a you hear the young man say, "I tried to tell them to leave," and then he's cut off in an instant. There's like a sort of suction noise as this fog instantly clears, and no one stands at the crossroads.
Ooh.
Ow.
It's
The
quiet.
hell was that?
I'm in the bushes, like I've blasted like a Geppetto size hole into the trees, like like it's just like, like Acme style.
Jesus.
And I walk out and there's just like smoke coming from my chest. I'm just like, really wish I had put my shield up.
You all are standing here in the quiet. Let's see.
Is Home Slice still here?
No.
They said
Yeah,
no one stands in the crossroads.
Yeah, I looked around for him, but my perception was bad.
Your perception was low, but he's not obviously standing out in the middle of the crossroads now.
We
either.
didn't even get to hear the song he sold his soul for. I feel like this is
Right?
kind of a jip. I mean,
He sold his soul for a song?
well, maybe like to play better, but obviously
Right.
he's not that smart because he's cutting his fucking picking hand with it. I mean,
Oi, should we use this as a reason to fuck off?
well, now I want to take a nap.
We just bedded down. I mean, it's the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Right. It feels like we should get a ways away from here in particular.
Axel, insight check with advantage.
They say the devil never strikes twice. So
Yeah, I
Nobody's
think
ever
we're
said
even
that.
more safe now. It's like the
It's
eye
a
of the
saying.
hurricane.
It's one of my
you
people's
know?
sayings.
You made that up just now.
You don't. I'm like, okay, all right.
15
Well, that's
fuck.
15. Yeah, there's still I mean, he buried a 10 out in the middle of this road if you guys are curious about this guy. You know that he would have buried, you saw him bury that.
Okay, well, let's go investigate it.
Sure. Yeah, you can dig it right up. There's a small tin box with there is a lock of hair inside. There is a set of finger picks, and there is a photo of a young woman. It's slightly singed on the edges, and on the back there is like a short poem, like a little 4-line poem written. It's like an ode to this woman.
Roses are red, violets
Her name
are
is
blue.
Sarah.
Your
Her
edges
name
are
is Sarah,
singed.
and I think that's
I mean,
good.
it's like bad poetry about this guy's girlfriend is what it looks like, or the girl he loves, or something.
Oh, you thought it was
Okay.
pretty good.
It's it's notable
stars
because
dance
it's
in your
not
eyes.
Okay,
good.
bad poetry. Got it.
This passion burns brighter than the brightest star or some shit. Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, it's just basic shit, right?
my love for you is like a truck.
Berserker. Love for you like ticking clock.
Ticking clocks.
Berserker.
Yeah. Mm.
Would you like to
Uh,
make fuck? Berserker. Anyway, so yeah, that's what you find. You guys haven't.
$15, little man.
It-
Put that shit in my hand.
If you guys have anything else you'd like to do here in this little vignette, you may.
Yeah, I'd
Go
like
ahead.
to long rest again.
Yeah, I'll go
Yeah.
ahead.
You can finish your long rest, and we can keep going with our adventure. This is a little side thingy I wanted to introduce.
I feel so
I get it from like
validated
an
for
us as a
staying.
group,
Yeah.
but like from in the characters, y'all are way too nonchalant about this nonsense.
I mean,
Yeah, I
would want to know. That is like, you know.
No, this warrants, I think, a quick table discussion.
Axel has written a song about this before.
Yeah, Axel
about this happening.
And
Yeah.
just out of
Kisser has
curiosity,
its own version of the Crossroads song,
Yes.
and it's the Man in Black. Yeah.
does it typically end well for innocent bystanders?
No, they get Eldritch blasted.
That's what I felt. That took nothing for him to do that. He didn't fucking look at us.
That
And
is
all of
my
us at the same
fault.
time.
I told Axel the song was too long if we included the Eldritch Blast stuff. We could have given everybody a fair warning, I guess. That's on me.
That's
Weird thing to chase after somebody who casually fucked all us off.
I-
Pretty
hon-
quick.
But honestly, I imagine like Axel's probably got thoughts about this, feelings about.
Oh yeah. Please.
Yeah.
But the cat would have been pretty vocal, pretty upfront about that. My shit's on fire. Part of it.
Part of it.
Hot bird, hot bird.
I'm not entirely on fire, but parts of me more than I'd like.
Okay, Hagrid.
Is it slipping into dirty
Yeah,
English?
for sure
I'm
you're a
trying.
wizard, Harry.
Yeah, a
Sorry.
little bit.
It's
work on
okay.
it.
You're doing great, man.
Let's do hear from Axel for a minute, then.
What we just watched was incredible. It's amazing. This is what they write songs about, mate.
You wrote a song about it.
Right. This is epic stuff here.
Song
Give
about a
me.
guy blowing himself, meeting a dude in the middle of the night, cutting his hand and exploding, disappearing.
Yeah, it's called Oops, I Blew Myself Up.
I feel like I would have learned a little bit about
Okay.
basic warlockology in jail. That feels like a topic that would have come up.
Okay, so you were incarcerated with a warlock, so I'll let this slide with maybe like a history check or something.
Okay.
Well, I'll say this could fall under religion if anybody wants to do that, Arcana if anybody wants to do that.
Oh, you know I do. What's up, Arcana? Ooh, what's up, 16?
Seemed like it fell under a rock and roll,
Yeah.
which sadly
Absolutely.
Snowdrift knows nothing about. So
Yeah, unless it falls under stealth.
He
I don't
comes
think,
from the
I don't
town
think
from
it helps me
Footloose.
very much.
What's with that town and foot?
Mm,
Fuck, that got me good.
well, now he's gonna cut loose.
Yeah, I'd say Axel, you literally wrote a song about this, so I'll let you roll with your performance, if you'd like.
What, you want me to sing it?
No. I mean, you just know it.
Yes.
So I'm saying, like,
Can we group vote on that? I'd say yes.
like, for the role, you may do that. And
I
since
want
you
the
were with your
unplugged version.
bandmate, no, wait, this isn't a performance. So
Tiny Desk performance.
13.
wait, do you want to sing it?
Not particularly.
Okay.
I'm not feeling great, but like I can if I have to.
No, I mean, does
Oh, you have to,
Axel want? Does Axel?
You wanna
sing
be a
the
star,
lyrics to
don't
the
you?
song?
That's fantastic. Sorry.
Want to be a big star, don't you? Yeah. Sing and
Does it-
dance for me.
Okay.
Sorry, does Axel sing the lyrics to the song? Is what I'm asking. Like, as he recalls the story, does he sing the lyrics to his own song?
Yeah. I
seems
think-
like some
As-
hard shit to do, like strum a chord.
Yeah, he does.
As he stands here in the crossroads.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Well, I met him. Well, I met him at the crossroads, just past the midnight hour.
As you say that,
So wait, we're summoning him again?
as you say that, this black mist starts to form around your ankles.
Oh my god.
Does Axel keep going?
Yeah, of course he does.
It continues to rise up towards your waist. Does he keep going?
We're all gonna
It's
die.
not even letting me. I had this whole thing like.
Oh yeah, no,
Axel,
please
I
go ahead.
want
go
to
ahead,
be
go ahead, go ahead.
illuminated about what this is about, but it seems like you're kind of
Take it away, Ax.
blackness.
I'm about to fire an arrow at Axel.
I'm gonna go hide back in my cutout in the woods.
He hit me in it last time. I was up in the tree.
Eyes were like the fire, and his hands had the devil's power. He whispered, "Come, child, take my hand. I'll show you what you seek. But be careful what you bargain. The price ain't
Price?
never cheap."
Is never cheap. And you hear those words right behind you. Time seems to stand still for everyone in this moment. But Axel, you turn and you're face to face with a tall, thin man, dark hair. His eyes are completely black. And he stands over you wearing this top hat you saw before. And he just leans in very close to your face and says, "Where did you hear that song?"
I hate that song.
Oh, now that's interesting. He grabs you by the shirt, and you're both gone. The rest of you stand there. Axel was standing in this veil of smoke, and it cleared away. The night starts to fade back to darkness.
All right, so we're heading
You
north.
don't see Axel.
So just like earlier, he's just gonna walk out of the woods in a second. Don't worry, guys.
Gonna be like Field of Dreams.
Oh no, you could have been. You're a doctor now.
Um. So
Wait, I thought that was Phenomenon.
That's true.
Yes, it could be two things.
as previously established, things can be two things.
Mm.
So Axel is a doctor?
Axel's not here.
By John
Because he's
Travolta.
being a doctor?
Yeah, he's starring in Phenomenon's reboot.
Yeah, he was on call, Eric.
Why did no one tell me this? I just got hit
Well.
with an Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Who used a doctor?
The rest of you are
What the hell?
standing here in the dark. Axel, you're also standing in the dark, but you're somewhere else. You are in nothing. As far as you can tell, there's no ground, no sky. Everything around you seems pitch black. And you hear the soft click of like leather on marble, someone walking towards you. No longer wearing like the waistcoat. You see like a blazing red tunic and a shadowy cloak billowing around. And he says, "Please have a seat." And there's just a large stone chair behind you. It's been a terribly long time since anyone's gotten the details right.
Sorry, mate. Do you care if I smoke?
By all means. And he snaps his fingers, and fire ignites and lights the the joint or whatever he's smoking.
Well, that's a nifty trick.
Yes, tricks. Unfortunately, what I seem to have been reduced to. Tricks. Making crossroad bargains with two-bit musicians. A shame, really. But you seem to have the details right.
Look, mate, if you want me to be on the level with you, I'm not exactly all that leaps and bounds better than a two-bit musician. I just fuck better.
He laughs, and he asks, let's see. He asks you, how did you know what to write?
It was that perfect balance, being with your mates, a little mead, some bad decisions, and some halfling herb.
He laughs again, and he leans into you and he says, "Say, I could perform one of my little tricks for you. If you could do a small favor for me. Just a hop, skip, and a jump away from where you're headed."
You know, it occurs to me, if you're so enamored with the way that I've phrased those lyrics, and you know that the bargain is never cheap. So what is it exactly you're asking me to do, mate?
Some would call it a fetch quest.
Stop trying to make that happen.
was good.
What am I fetching?
Well, suffice to say, you'll know it when you see it. I only need you to go visit the astral plane and pick it up for me. And I can make your name known. I can make you more famous than you knew you wanted to be.
All that for a hop, skip, and a jump to the astral plane.
All that for a hop, skip, and a jump.
Seems really easy. Barely an inconvenience. Thanks, Drew, for laughing at all my stupid jokes tonight.
I got that reference.
Be in position to say no, right?
You've every right to refuse. It's your decision. Far be it for me to take that from you. But are you, Axel Hagar, willing to make a deal with the devil?
No, you're a lot more likable than I really wanted you to be. Sure. I don't have to lean on you or anything weird like that, do you? We can just like shake hands and be done with it.
We can just shake hands and be done with it. You reach out to shake his hand, and you reappear standing in the crossroads.
Oh man, can you imagine if he did a fucking too slow?
No, he's been a real accommodating demon.
He's a devil.
All right, guys, we gotta split up and find Axel. Oh, there's Axel.
It's weird to me that Joey's character is drawn to the warlock. That's crazy.
So wild, right?
Axel, where did you go just now?
What do you mean? I've been right here the whole time.
No.
You were gone with Devil
Nope.
Man. It
Yeah.
sucked. I hated it personally, as both your friend and bandmate. It was fucking garbage. I didn't like it. Harumph.
Wow,
You made me cross my arms.
that is as stern as I've ever seen him.
Yeah, I don't like this.
It's weird, isn't it?
I don't like what's happening to us, you guys.
Why can't we just be like the old us and murder a bunch of giants?
That is what we would have done.
That
in the
was
olden days.
12 minutes ago.
We were younger then.
What are you talking about?
We're younger than we are now.
You were telling us about how you wrote this song and you started playing the song and then you disappeared
You were
for a
gone
full 5 minutes.
at least. Yeah.
5 minutes, 27 seconds, and 42 heartbeats.
I believe the clock fella.
That's impressive. Yeah, so how about it turns out when you sing a song about summoning the devil, sometimes you summon the devil.
Okay, but which devil? There's a lot of devils.
Oh, I think this is at a minimum, this is a pretty big one. This is the man in black. This is death. This is so
Feels like any demon could dress themselves in black.
Like Zeos, like the Quaternion version of death, or like my people's version of death. Like there's a lot of different religions out there and gods is all I'm saying.
And what I'm trying to tell you is that this is they all of them. This is them. This guy.
Amazeus,
Okay, because I'm pretty sure Zeos is bullshit.
Amazeus.
Pretty certain he's not real.
kind of
So,
all-powerful devil meets people in a fucking crossroads in the middle of the night?
Right?
would you hold it against me if maybe I forgot to ask his name?
Well,
He was
No,
so pleased to meet
weirdly
you.
I
that
suppose that
tracks
depends. How did the rest of the
so
interaction
well.
go? Did you pledge your life or services to him? It
He's kind of like a magician. Like he did this cool flame trick. Like he lit my smokable for me.
does not answer the question.
Um,
Could
Was
not
it a
help.
mind freak?
Something I'm pretty sure you can also do, which is just prestidigitation.
Was
You're
a
not
total
wrong,
mind
but
freak.
still, the way he did it was very smooth.
So
It was
much cooler.
done. It was wonderful. I'm gonna do it from now on. Then you're gonna be like, oh, where did Axel get that? It's gonna be like the devil or death, whatever you want to call
Ah,
it. Death. Um.
all right.
So he kind of needs us to go pick something up for him.
What?
Yeah, just a smidge, just a little bit.
What
said
did he
it's
want
just
you
a
to pick
whole
up?
Well, he said that we would know it when we saw it.
So let me get this straight. You
You're
were in
accusing
hell
the
for
word we
5
and
minutes
us a
and 20
lot.
seconds, and
Crazy
you
what you're
met the
volunteering.
devil, and you didn't ask him what he wanted or what his name was.
Or who he was, yeah.
Well, I mean, you know who he is.
But you
I
did
didn't ask
enter a
him what
legally
his boss
binding
name
pact, I
was.
presume.
What would you say
Definitely-
you did
definitely
do?
shook his head. Like I definitely am on the hook for this. Like we really have to do this, or like something bad probably will happen to
Who's
you.
we, white
Yes.
man? I didn't agree to shit.
I shook no one's hand. My mind is blown. How that's your instinct to just make a deal with the devil you literally don't know.
What did you want me
Yeah,
to do?
the devil you know, I get that.
Oh, better the devil you know.
It was
That's
all
what I always
kinds
say.
of, like, charisma smooth, and I kind of wanted to shag me, and that's the first time that's ever happened. Which you just put me in a really weird position now. Guy's really good. I didn't need to know his name. I mean, he's dead. He is. I mean,
Wow.
he asked us to go to the astral plane and get something that we would know it when we saw it.
He doesn't have any like the group's money or resources or anything, does
Do
he?
you know how big the astral plane is?
I don't like the idea of this.
It's not like me and Freddie have played like a ton of like extended tours on the astral plane.
As you say
How
that,
are we gonna get to
Axel-
the astral plane?
Right, it's
As you say
literally
that,
the
Axel,
size
hold
of
on.
conception.
So Axel, as you say that though, you do remember the last time you went to the astral plane by accident, because you did astral cane that you just found laying
Right.
around.
Yeah, that'll do
So
it.
okay, so wow, behavioral recollection, right?
State dependent learning.
If we could
Stay
find
dependent. Yeah.
high quality astral cane, that will do the job.
So your solution to a binding pact you made with the devil
A
is
devil.
to do more drugs.
Right. I feel like that. Well, that's just the first step. I mean, there's more to it than that. But yeah, we've got to do.
Well, I think it's a great plan.
Ax, what do you remember about that trip? That was way back in your very first session as Axel. So it's okay if you need to refer back to your notes. But why don't you take a minute to think back on that while we check in with the rest of the group on their thoughts.
For our Jasons, that's issue 0.
Yeah.
Back in Axel Origins.
Axel Origins issue 0. Do you have any memory of this, Freddie? I think you abstained from the astral cane, if my memory serves.
Yeah, I didn't do it. I don't like going there. Well, just on drugs.
Oh, I know what I saw now.
Uh,
I shouldn't tell them this though. That
You,
sounds like a bad idea.
you can tell them whatever you want to tell them, or you can withhold whatever you want to withhold.
You know, I feel like if we did smash cocaine, that we would get where we needed to go, and that's, we're on death's radar. Like we can either play ball with death or not, and then see how that plays out.
I feel like you're using the word "we" an
Yeah,
awful lot.
we
Yeah.
are on different
Yeah.
levels of radar here. And
Well, I mean, death knows who you guys are, right? Like he hits you with an eldritch blast.
they told me to fuck off.
Yeah, and it
agreed to
really
listen.
hurt.
So, I mean, reasonable that he knows who you are, given that he's seen your face and he's death. And you don't want to leave him hanging, do you?
No. Yes, you do. If someone asks you if you're a god, Ray.
All right. You guys. I'll let you guys continue with this scene as long as you want, but I mean, we can advance if you. I mean, not to push it too
Just
much.
move past it. Let's just move past it.
It's great.
That's the best
Yeah.
thing for it.
It's great
I
times.
think that's gonna. Yeah.
There
Being
is
that
zero
there's
way
no
this bites us
immediate
in any
action
asses.
to take, right? Being that there's no immediate action to take.
There's no immediate action to take, but we have got some steps coming that we need to be aware of. That's really just a summation of that conversation.
I love Axel's proclivity to drag everyone along with his version of events.
Yeah, that's what's happening. Aggressively.
It's what's best.
So you all travel on to Annan Gate, which I believe I had pulled up a minute ago, right? Yeah, here we go. Annan Gate. Make sure it doesn't have these crisscrosses drawn all over it. That scene wasn't going to happen if you guys stayed in town or traveled along the coast. Neat. I'm glad that did.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, at least one of the five of us is glad that happened. And probably no more than 2 of 5.
You arrive at the borders of Annan Gate to find the outer walls closed off. Like this is Annan Gate has always been the gateway to the north, as it were. And the druids that originally settled here have always left these walls open unless they were, imperiled. So Snowdrift, it is notable to you as you approach. You can also see armed guards standing outside the parapets.
Okay, well, I'll kind of, before we get too much closer, then, I'll point that out, so those gates are normally open, and last time I was here, they were under attack by the Quaterians.
Do the guards wear Quaternian shit?
Good question. Yes.
Thank you.
As you approach, you see that these are, in fact, Quaternian Templar Knights.
I am going to cast Disguise Self on myself. And I am going to disguise myself as a Quaternian guard.
A Quaternian guard who is sitting in the fisted kisser van?
Yeah.
For now.
Got it. Okay. Who's driving? Freddy, as usual.
We should have headed south. It's trash.
Freddy, are you going to continue approaching the gate, or what's going on? What do you guys want to do here?
You guys want me to drive, and I can try to just get us in? I'll tell them that this vehicle's commandeered, and you guys just hide in the back.
That might be a good plan because they I'm green. They don't really like my skin color.
It ain't easy.
Oh,
Okay. So you're going to pull over, swap drivers, I guess.
yeah, that's a good plan.
Yeah, and we'll leave the motorcycle here.
Okay.
I don't think I can. I don't. I mean, I'm trying to figure out how. I'm gonna have to just kind of sneak it. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna best I can. What do I have? Like, do I have a change of? I'm gonna leave my like cloak and things like that.
If
And
you
try
want,
to dress down as
I
like,
have a disguise kit, and I can use disguise kits.
I
So I
mean, I would
could.
assume that you guys also have like random clothes.
Don't we have disguises from the last time we tried to do a heist?
I can be of some assistance here with a deception check.
I just want to like put away any of my like druidic my like. But have to like hide my focus and like put away some of my like my my oil lamp and
You don't want to give them.
harpoons and like.
You don't want to give
Okay,
them.
so you're trying to actually not look like an Gate like native.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me take a look at something. Give me 2 seconds.
Fireball.
48. Wow. No, 68. Wow.
Two-part
8d6.
question. How close together are you guys, and how flammable are you?
Boom, boom, boom,
On a
boom,
scale of
boom,
1
boom,
to
boom, boom,
scroll.
boom, boom.
Okay, all right, yeah, okay, so swapping drivers, are you guys going to just go ahead and approach, or how, what are you pulling here?
Yeah, I was gonna see if I could get us inside the town. So I was going to. My plan was to.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to get in,
explain.
and there's just a couple people I want to talk to and see if any like. So if we can just get in, we don't have to stay long. We can just get in and out, pretend we're here on business. I mean, I don't know if we get to the gates and there's trouble. Maybe we back off and I can sneak in or something just to check on some people. But
Just a quick heads up, all your friends are already dead.
I'm a lot of them, yes.
As you were.
I
Jesus.
I can handle a lot of this. Like I am trained to be a master of disguise and come in and out.
Hmm.
I can go invisible. Like,
Look at this, the
Wait.
mustache.
Where's-
Okay,
He's wearing glasses. It's not the
So-
same Axel.
all right, so Gebetto and whoa, who the fuck? Gebetto
Where'd he go?
and Axel up in the front seats.
Yeah.
Just general lore. Do Quaternians typically like leave a bunch of prisoners when they take over a town, or like
They
feel-
generally don't take over a town. That's not something they've been doing until just now. They all of a sudden, like, we've been peaceful for 30, 40, 50, 100 years. Like, generations, we've been totally fine, lived right alongside them. And then all of a sudden, they decided to just kill the local leadership. I don't know.
So they went into the temple and killed all the younglings, and we're like, "Hey, we're younglings. What do you guys want to do with us?" It just seems silly. We should run.
Um,
But they,
I'm
I
the
mean, I
one
don't
what
know.
runs in this party.
Like,
the
we've
cowardly
just,
Owlin.
yeah, I mean, Ala Aelin is a city run by Quaternians. We have our base of operations in a city run by them. They don't, like, yeah, they're the fucking law, but
Not in a
they're
city
not-
that they recently conquered.
I understand. That's why I'm saying we don't need to make waves to get inside. Ideally, we just get in and I can go talk to a few people and we can leave again. I just want to see what's going on.
Fingers crossed.
So I'm gonna pull up and I'll have Axel in the passenger side of my best friend's ride.
Okay.
Nice.
Thanks, man.
Um,
Yeah.
and you're gonna. All right. As you approach, like the guards like meet you in the road, looking at the van. They're like, like looking at each other. They stop, like well before the entrance to the town. Um, and
They were
you
here from a
guys
show.
see.
I'm gonna
Um,
message Snowdrift, and I'm gonna
Yeah,
say,
Okay.
I'm right
Do
behind
you-
you.
yeah, but I don't
Yeah,
want anyone else to hear. And now I just wasted a message.
But message, you have to say it out loud.
No, I thought it was telepathic.
No, you have to literally say it out
sends
loud.
telepathically, but yes, you have to say message. Yeah, you can.
Well,
whisper
this is
it.
a really awkward message conversation for us to be having now, isn't it?
That's 25 words.
God damn it! I gotta do another message.
You don't have to do a message. You're inside the van.
I'm literally
wait,
sitting
hold on,
behind
hold on,
you.
wait. Before you
I'm,
send
like,
that message,
radioing
I need to know-
him, like-
I need to know two things. First thing, one, what is your costume? What is your disguise, Gebetto?
Gebetto is dressed as a Quaternian guard, but I have made myself look like I have been like on assignment in the woods, so it's like dirtied robes and like, I mean,
Beard. Yeah.
beard, and also I'm gonna make myself look like a half elf.
Okay.
So I'm like taller than I would be normally. And then I want to have like emo hair.
Okay. Axel, your disguise.
I'm gonna be like a janitor.
Why don't you just look like what I look like so we could? Never mind.
He looks exactly like Axel. He's just wearing a blue jumpsuit.
Master of lies and deception.
A janitor. You'd be surprised what you could do dressed as a janitor in places. People just assume you work
Didn't we
there.
try this already and it failed miserably as well?
Because
Yes.
you guys did that, not because I failed at it.
Yes,
I'm
we did.
awesome at it.
Listen, I'm gonna go on the record saying no more janitor costumes after this janitor costume.
I mean, we're in the Fisted Kisser van.
Ugh,
Pretty
I'll
clear.
I'll just do this.
I have a plan. I have a plan.
Ah,
And now I have to explain a janitor, but it's fine. I'll make it
Real
happen.
strong, like Mac wanting to speak Swedish vibes. But if my plumber's Swedish, he's never heard you talk. You don't have to be Swedish.
Okay.
All right, my plan is to say I've found this van in the woods and I'm bringing it back to high command. And I'd like to deliver it, and also I need to return this janitor now to his post because he apparently is with me.
I know. I look like you. I look like just another.
No, I love the janitor. It's fantastic. it's great.
The reaction is what got me so much because like you just guys as a janitor, I'm immediately like, okay, I can work in that space, and then Eric's like so indignant. It just really got me.
That was 100% in character. That was 100% Geppetto. Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't 100% know why anyone else is disguised but me. They're not looking for you. Any of you.
My guy's talking
You
with a
could
Swedish
just be
accent.
Geppetto and Axel.
Huh?
No, my name is Marius, and this is the janitor,
It's
Frodrick.
I'm
Marcus.
the attorney in Sweden.
we could be in
Marcus.
Fisted Kisser in the Fisted
Marcus.
Kisser van.
I like meatballs in IKEA.
My name's Marcus. I like meatball sandwiches.
How about you?
Making sure that the kids get to class A-OK.
Hmm.
Oh, this is fantastic.
One of the guards approaches he looks confused. He's looking at the van. He's looking at you, Gebetto. He looks at Freddy. Or not Freddy, he looks at Axel. Sorry. Freddy, what are you doing? Are you like hiding in the back? Are you just chilling or what?
Yeah,
Actually, I do need to know what Freddy and Kadiran are doing.
Yeah, I'm hiding in the back.
Hiding.
Yep.
In the back. Okay.
It's
Freddy?
much-
Yeah, I'm just under a blanket.
Okay. Those two hiding. Snowdrift disguised. Everybody else disguised. Got it. Okay. Yeah, he looks around at the van, walks up to the window, taps on the window, driver's side.
I assume it's a crank window.
You said canonically that you installed power window.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry.
It's true.
So that Axel could hang out of the window and do cool stuff.
That's true.
I did forget about that.
Or Kadiran, sorry, so
Me.
Kadiran could hang out of the window. That's right.
I'm gonna slowly roll the window down.
Oh, I was gonna say if you don't roll the window down, I can work with that.
Wait, do you want to try Axel's idea? Don't roll the window down?
Sure.
Okay.
All right, so as he walks up, and be like, "Oh man, you definitely don't want to do that." Little kid vomited in there, and it stinks to the high heavens, if you ask me. I gotta go get the yellow powder in order to clean all that goodness up, and we don't even know whose van that is. That's what this dillweed is coming to tell you. So, before you expose yourself to what could be a vomit virus, I just say, take a big step back before they open that window.
Give me a deception check first and foremost, just to start with.
Nat 20 with a 7.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
He looks at.
You just got
He looks
deceived
at
upon.
Snowdrift in the back seat and he goes, "Guess he is pretty pale.
I'm gonna like. Whew.
Where are you going?" He's got like his face like right up next to the window so you guys can hear him.
Well, we were gonna go to high command, but then we decided that we need to get this detailed first because of the yellow powder thing.
Yeah, hey, you guys got that yellow powder here?
No, we don't need to see them about the yellow powder. We need to go to the janitorial service. Can you guys point us where the janitorial services are? We just need to do that first.
I understand that it's
Yeah.
Ted.
It's in the old tavern. Welcome to Anna Gate. And he just walks back and he opens the door for you. I mean, on a nat 20 deception, whatever you guys are telling him is pretty much working.
It bought it.
Every
Yeah.
time the janitor succeeds, I die a little on the inside.
Mm,
Yeah,
we're just
you guys are able to
reinforcing the behavior.
pull up to the old tavern in Annagate. On the way in, Snowdrift, are you like checking out the scene?
Yeah. I mean, I'm definitely trying to grok what's going on here.
Oh,
Is this the Snow Otter Tavern that we're heading to?
Yes.
God damn it.
So, as you head through town, you do see a lot of activity. However, not a ton of familiar faces. And a lot of the
Looking for
people-
any of like the clan symbols or like
Whoa.
So
not the clan symbols, the clan symbols.
Right? Ugh.
I
This
did not
brotherhood
realize
that you're trying to
Annagate was
reconnect
like that.
with,
Yeah.
Right? Ugh.
on this entrance into town, most of the people that you see walking around are wearing like either they are Quaternian Templars or they maybe aren't so clearly Quaternian Templars, but they're maybe walking around wearing like tunics of those colors, or they're wearing like I mean maybe like casual clothes, but carry themselves with like a military bearing. That sort of thing, like on like all the way up to the tavern, like that's pretty much who you see in town. You don't see familiar faces.
Child runs by with a shirt that says "Kiss me, I'm Quaternion." Like, you get it.
You pull up to the Snow Otter Tavern. That will be. I'll put the van on the.
The old Snodder.
Oh, that's too
Also,
small.
just practically speaking, I have a 7 a.m. flight in the morning, and I have to be up very early. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to call it pretty soon.
Yeah, that's fine. There you go. You can park right there. Um, so yeah, you pull up to the Snow Otter Tavern, and you see that it is like I mean, immediately noticeable. Like, there's not like the hand carved sign is not prominently displayed. You see, it's like taken down, laying on the porch, just behind some crates. And there is like a simple like metal sign, a metal painted sign, with like the Quaternion Templars like emblem, and then like a basically like an exchange, like a PX, if you know what I'm talking about, like a military store, like basically what is going on at this place. It's like supplies and a general store for the Quaternions, basically, specifically for the Templars of the Quaternions. Yeah.
It's not good.
No. Well, I mean, so I'll kind of point out to if you guys look on the map and you see like that wooden fenced in area,
All right.
like that's my people's enclave. I mean, the city was always kind of larger than us, and we let other people of all faiths and creeds live here. But that's the area my people will be in. If we can kind of just get over there, I want to see if anybody, like, I'm not seeing anyone out here at all, but maybe there's somebody left.
Just keep an eye out as we get closer
I'm
to that
gonna
zone.
I'm gonna edge the van up over towards that area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Feel free to move the token if you want. Um, as you drive over there, you see that what's normally like an open gate into just like, I mean, because it's just sort of like the fishing company, like the tribal fishing company's operation. That's where your like longhouse was, like your family's
Yeah.
longhouse. A couple of the other families lived in there. The temple is there, and then the various members of your tribe were settled all over the town.
Yeah,
But
but just like
that's
that
sort
would
of
have this
like
would have been like the
only.
if
Yeah.
anybody's left, they'll be here.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
my thought.
It is like locked up where it's normally like wide open, where people just can come in and out. As it would only be like locked up for like if you guys were doing something specifically in there, you needed to hole up in there for some reason. But it's like the doors are barred, all that stuff. There are way more Quaternion guards at the like mayor's mansion. Like that's almost all Quaternion presence as you come into that. There are Quaternion guards posted up here outside of these gates. They're eyeballing you as you're heading towards the bridge that leads to the the other part of the community.
Um, Snowdrift.
Yeah.
Do you want to go in your gate?
I really do. I want to go in. I mean, like, and see if there's anything like left of our church and our temple, our fishing operation, our homes. Like, if there's any of my people left that's where they're gonna be. But I don't know. They've got it.
Just
This is crazy. Like, I didn't expect them to still be here and in such numbers. So I don't know if we.
What was the name of the magistrate? Like who's the highest ranking person here?
The like Quaternion Or
Yeah. Who's the boss of the Quaternians?
around here, I mean, as far as I know, it would be Averina Malum, High Templar.
Steven, I'd like to make a quick forgery with my forgery kit. A writ of entry for this van by Albino Maru.
No, Averina Malum.
Abracadabar.
Shoshuru was kind of Wino, wasn't she? At least Geisha White.
What?
Shoshuru
I
Maru.
Oh,
do you need me to make a check on that, Steven?
yeah. Yeah, I do.
No, just
I'm gonna take your word for it. Flawless.
this fucking happens.
You don't just get Joey Lauren Adams to show up and do whatever without a check.
So I believe I'm proficient with it, and it's a tool, and I'm an artificer, so I get expertise in that, and that means I roll intelligence plus 6. If that works for you.
Okay, let's see it.
So add 6 to this. That's a nat 20, so 30.
30. Okay. I thought maybe if I set the DC at 30 that it wouldn't work. But
Critical success.
I'm nothing if not fair. Yeah, critical success is critical success. You guys are gonna try to drive in here then?
Yeah, I'm gonna approach the guards and I'm gonna roll down the window.
And shout Car Ramrod and then
Car Ramrod! Avada Kedavra said we could come in. What's his name again? God damn it.
Albino Maru.
Averina
name.
Malum.
Her name is Averina Malum. High
Averina
Templar.
Malum. I have a writ of entry from Averina Moderna.
Malum.
Averina
Just
Malum.
say the High Templar. Just say the High Templar.
I have a writ of entry from the High Templar. Church business.
They take it, look it over, and signal to some people up on the watchtower up here in the corner, and then the door starts to slide open. Once again on a nat 20, you guys are so ridiculous with this shit. Yeah, you scoot on in, and what you see is Snowdrift. The first thing you notice is Sengalak, who looks almost unrecognizable to you. He's gaunt, thin. He is carrying he's pushing heavy wheelbarrow. He's wearing basic Quaternian wool
Singlac
clothes.
was actually one of the few people I thought would still be here. So
he's here. He doesn't look that good. There's a few others that you recognize. It seems like the monks have been put to work, hard labor. They are unloading ships. They seem to be using this dock for some specific purpose. The fishing operations have been stripped out here. So the fishing hut is torn down, and the boathouse is torn down, and it's all been replaced with dockyard equipment. And there's tons of crates out here in front of the temple. The temple also seems to be, and the longhouse seem to be being used for something else. And the storage house has seen better days. The doors have been pulled off. The two front doors have been pulled completely off, so the Quaternian workers can easily walk in and out. And you see there's work happening here at the docks.
okay, is this high overseer? Are we seeing are the you're saying they've been pressed into hard labor? Are they being immediately overseen, or are they just all working?
Oh no, there are
some
guards here.
around?
Yeah, there are guards around and stuff. You guys were let in with your official document,
Right.
but you're actively being directed only to this building that you're right beside. The large building you're right beside, like to pull up there. So like literally, they're gonna let you go here. But right now, you're just pulled in.
You want to sneak out, and I can cause a distraction with the janitor?
Well, I want to see if I've got eyes on Sangalac. I want to send him to telepathy. See if I can send him a message and see if he can break away. And because he'll, I mean, he's trustworthy. He's good. Like he would know what's going on here. If I can ask him to meet us somewhere. He can't talk back. Maybe this is the time for a message.
Yakety yak.
Okay, so you're asking
you can
Gebetto
respond
if you can if he can send message. Is that what you're saying? Are you asking Gebetto if he can send?
Yeah, I think that's the I think that's the
Okay.
move.
All
What
right.
do you want
That
to
I
tell?
point him out like that.
You've
that
got
tall,
25 words. Go ahead.
That tall monk right there.
Okay. Yeah, you point him out. He's a tall monk. He's pushing like a heavily loaded wheelbarrow.
What's a code phrase I could use that he would know I'm a friend?
Tell him. I mean, using my name would probably help, so we can tell him Snowdrift is sent or is here. What's a good? Mention. We should mention my father, Albatross. I think that would be the way to go.
So, the son of
'Cause
Albatross has returned home. Meet the jackalope behind.
Well, if he can respond, then yeah, let's ask him. If he can meet us, if he can sneak over here right now, or if he can meet us somewhere. Like, where's a place we can meet you, and where and when can we meet you?
All right, so I will message him. The son of the Albatross has returned. Where and when can we meet you so that he may speak?
Yeah, that'll work. You see like his wheelbarrow tips over as he like stands upright in shock, and like it tips. He like rights it and picks up the stuff that fell out.
Be subtle about it, dog.
He starts moving again as he composes himself, and he looks around kind of frantically and eyes the van, and you get a message back, and he says, "Not until tonight. Approach only from the water. Be careful. Eyes are everywhere."
I'm going to respond back. Cacao.
Okay. Uh that is what he's able to tell you. I think, unless you guys have some sort of made up business to attend to in here, we're going to need to talk about your exit strategy, and then I think we're going to wrap on this one.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. We're here. I don't know. Just be like, oh yeah, well here's your thing. We said whatever you forged in the letter.
Well, now you're in the situation where you have to do something, because if you pull in and do nothing and then leave, that doesn't look great, right?
Yeah.
Any ideas?
Homeboy also told us to meet him tonight, so we have to be here till then. But
well, he said approach for the water. So my thoughts are, I mean, I'm saying this out loud also, like make up whatever, like I don't know, grab one of those crates and be like, okay, we were here for this, and one of the crates of something that they're loading up here, and then we book it back to, I mean, even the tavern, or we can even get out of town, because he said approach from the water, so we can get back out of town, like where we ditched the motorcycle and all that stuff, and we can just like swim up or boat up the river or something and meet him overnight tonight. We don't have to, we can get in.
okay. Well, then,
Sure.
yeah, I think that's the play is to
Because the
have
tavern
some.
looks like it's not a tavern anymore, so or else I'd
Yeah.
say we just buzzed up there for the night. But
The guard approaches the window and says, "State your business."
Yes, we're just on a routine inspection of the quality of the goods. We've been sent here by the High Templar herself to,
multi-pass.
multi-pass. Just to do a random sampling to make sure that the quality is good. So if you could just give me a random thing for me to take back of goods, that would be perfect for our quality control inspection.
Nailed it. No notes.
Show them the document.
Yes. Here is our writ of writing.
Yes, this says you could come in here. Why did you come in here?
I just told you we are randomly inspecting for quality control purposes
Look, we
of
got
your
all this
goings
yellow powder
on.
here. We got all this yellow powder here for vomit because we've been cleaning it up.
Oh, the yellow. Oh, the vomit powder, of course. Yeah, you could put it in there. He points over to the storehouse that they directed you towards.
Yes, and also we'll be quality controlling the yellow powder also as part of our writ of mandate.
Just drive forward. He gets the idea.
All hail Damazeus.
What? So you just drive off,
Amadeus.
pretend
Yes,
to unload a
yes.
box and leave.
Yes, that's exactly what happens.
So you guys are leaving town. For overnight, correct?
Yeah, I think that's was set up kind of outside of town, and we'll
Till it gets to nightfall, and then we'll approach via the river.
Excellent. I think we're gonna call it there. But next time we will try to sneakily meet up with Snowdrift's old friend Sangalak, who hopefully can help you guys figure out what's going on here.
And also maybe something with the devil at the same time. We'll know
Who
when we
knows?
see it.
Yeah, I don't know. That might play out soon. Maybe. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. Well, thank you guys for playing. We're coming off of multiple combat heavy sessions, so had to have a little, movement of the plot. So
Exposition. Yeah. It was a good session.
Good,
shit,
good.
guys.
Glad you guys liked it.
Thank you, everybody.
Thanks for playing.
All right, y'all.
go to bed, Eric.
Go to bed, Eric.
Tommy,